On July 6, 2019, the NBA world was shocked when the LA Clippers made a blockbuster deal trading for Paul George just 4 days before signing Kawhi Leonard. At the time of the deal, it looked like the Clippers got away with highway robbery, but is that still the case just 1 year after the deal? I'll let you know my opinion and who I think won the trade later in the video, but first, if you enjoy our content and want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button as we plan on uploading every other day from now on. And if you enjoy this video, hit the like button as it only takes about 1 to 2 seconds out of your day, but it really helps our video do better in YouTube's algorithm. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into the video. This trade was made just over 2 months after Damian Lillard sent the Thunder home packing on what Paul George described to be
a bad shot. Care what anybody says, that's a bad shot.
But besides the fact, to recap this trade, the Oklahoma City Thunder shipped Paul George to the Los Angeles Clippers for former first-round pick Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari, 5 future first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps. In my opinion, there's no real loser to this trade as right now. That's because both teams are top 5 in the Western Conference and have a shot to fight for a championship in the Orlando bubble this year. But that doesn't mean this trade can't go wrong for either team in the future and what they accomplish and use their draft picks on. First, let's talk about how the move has worked out for the Clippers so far in the 2020 season. Coming off of a first-round exit in the 2019 NBA playoffs to the hands of Kevin Durant and a 51-point outing in Game 6, the Clippers currently sit in the second seed in the West with a 44-20 record. Paul George himself hasn't had the greatest season so far as he's dealing with injury in that left shoulder and he's been load managing most of the year, and his stats are also down too. Coming off being an MVP candidate just a year ago, he's only averaging 21 points per game, but he is doing that good shooting splits. He's shooting 43% from the field, 40% from 3, and 88% from the free throw line. When they traded for Georgia, they didn't just trade for him for his play. They traded for him because Kawhi Leonard wouldn't sign with the Clippers unless they traded for George. Now I want to go back to what I said earlier about how this trade could be bad for each team depending on their future. In my opinion, if the Clippers don't win the finals within the next 3 years while Kawhi's on contract, they lost this trade. They gave away their entire next 5 years worth of first round picks and their 2018 first round pick in Shea just to potentially not win anything. But if they do win a title with PG, then I definitely think this trade was worth it for them. Now I want to talk about how this trade has turned out for the Thunder so far. If I had to describe it in one word, it'd be amazing. The main asset in this trade for Oklahoma City was obviously former lottery pick and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai's coming off of a solid rookie year where he put up around 11 points per game, and he also had some great playoff performances, including a 25-point game in Game 4 against the Warriors. So far this season, Shai's averaging just over 19 points per game and grabbing 6 boards while shooting 47% from the field, 35% from the three-point line, and 80% from the charity stripe. He's also only 21 years old with 3 years left on his rookie deal. The other player they received was Danilo Gallinari. This season, the vet is putting up just around 19 points per game, with shooting 44% from the field, outstanding 41% from 3, and 88% from the free throw line. This and the great play from Chris Paul has led to the Thunder sitting in the 5th playoff spot in the Western Conference with 8 regular season games to go. This really makes you think, well, maybe the Thunder did win this trade, as they are now in a better position than they were last season when they had Russell Westbrook and Paul George. So to wrap things up, at the time of the trade, it looked like the Clippers had robbed the Thunder, and OKC was going to be sent into a complete rebuild. Now though, with Paul George dealing with injuries and not playing up to his own standards, I'm personally going to say that the Thunder won this trade by a long shot. This doesn't mean it was a bad trade for LA, since they are still in second place fighting for an NBA title. But overall, that's all I have for you today in this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button as we appreciate it a lot and it helps the video do better. Also down below, let us know who you think won this trade. I'm interested to hear. Besides that, thanks for watching.